Welcome. Well, this is Flamitpit Show Part 2 today. And today I have with me Miss Deb Carl from the Michigan State University Extension, Genesee County. So welcome, Deb.
Thank you.
And she's going to talk to us today about what's going on with the extension program. First of all, what does 4-H stand for?
Well, the 4-H's are in a clover, and they've been around for a very long time. They have a national office in Washington, D.C., but the 4-H's stand for Head, Heart, Hand, and Health.
Oh, okay. I never knew that. I knew as a kid, only thing I knew about 4-H is everybody had a pig or a cow or a goat or something like that. And I was thinking, that's not for me.
Well, nowadays it's a lot different. We promote kids that have talent in gardening, drawing, story writing. We try to promote whatever the child has excels in.
Right.
So it's not only the animal
farming,
the farming aspect of it, because there's a lot of kids that live in subdivisions in the city that come to the farm, and if they want a farm animal, some of us farmers, we let them keep their animals right at our homes.
Oh, because they can't come bringing it down Saginaw Street.
No.
On their little leash. I'm walking my billy goat today.
Yeah.
But I understand that they've been having some difficulties with funding and stuff, and that this program may not be around much longer. Or what's going on with that?
Well, Lisa, in November, we were put on the ballot, and which everyone knows it was a very long ballot. It was tiring to me, and I'm retirement age, but it was a long ballot to me. So anyone that had seen the MSUE signs, they were green and white, vote yes. A lot of people thought that they were for Michigan State. Well, it wasn't.
Right.
It's for the Michigan State University Extension. Those are the acronyms.
Right.
And we were on the ballot. I think we did very well promoting it in the 60 days that we had. We didn't have a whole lot of time to go out there and campaign and do the things that, go door to door and things like that. But we did get 70,799 votes. But in Genesee County, we needed over 10,000.
Oh, so you're a little short.
Over 100,000. I'm sorry, over 100,000.
Okay.
So it didn't pass. So what that meant was that we had to go back to the drawing boards, let's say, and the county commissioners have been very generous with us, and they have come up. It takes 110,000 to fund the Michigan State University Extension right here in Flint, in Genesee County. A year's worth of funding is 110,000. Well, the county commissioners in late November, 1st of December, they found 55,000. Now there are some of us, and by the way, I'm just a volunteer, but I have the county commissioners found 55,000, but we're still lacking of 55,000 to keep us going for the year 2012-2013. So on January 19th, we're going to have a fundraiser, open house, right here at the G-Card building, 605 North Saginaw Street. And it's to come in to see what the Extension Office can offer you. There's urban gardening. There's edible flint that we're very involved in there at the Extension Office. Not only 4-H, but Master Gardeners. And let me just say that the Master Gardener program There are over 500 members in the Master Gardeners here in Genesee County alone. We are one of the largest Master Gardener groups, and I think Master Gardeners uh, are needed here in the county. They're a very important group. They've kind of gone out on their own. I don't know how much longer they'll be under the extension,
Right.
but right now they get a lot of information through the extension office. But there's still an awful lot of good things that are happening there at the extension office.
Now, when you say master gardeners, are those the people that have like the little community gardens all over
Yes,
town?
ma'am.
Like
Yes,
the
ma'am.
King
Yes,
family.
ma'am.
Okay, I've seen
Yes,
them on
ma'am.
TV a lot, and
Yeah.
I guess they have a real big one.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So now, how do people get involved with that? As far as like you're planning and you pick it, and then how do you decide who gets the produce?
Well, there are a lot of programs through the extension that they will help you and guide you through that program. And then they even give you seeds.
Oh, okay.
And they gave out over 600 packages of seeds that last year alone in 2012 that would feed a family of 4 for a whole year.
Oh, okay.
So, you could call the extension and get to the right person, and they will help you along with that, and even help with plots and
Right.
and the gardening aspect of it.
So they pretty much train you how to garden, because some people on my
Exactly.
block have
Exactly.
little gardens in their backyard, and they're getting cucumbers, green peppers, tomatoes, and some people have cabbage, and I'm like, I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Oh, no.
And a lady down in the new subdivision, she bought the lot next to her house, so nobody can build right there. So she turned it into a big old community garden.
Right, right. And they do soil testing there so that you know what nutrients you need in your garden.
Wow.
And there's a lot of things to offer that are good things for the Genesee County area. And in the 4-H aspect, there's over 4,000 kids that are in the 4-H program. So where are those kids going to go, Lisa, if we don't keep this program going?
Yeah, they run out of things to do.
And this gives them lots of things to do.
Because I see you have special school enrichment programs, exploration,
Yeah.
citizenship, Flint River Green, kids testing the rivers and protecting our environment.
Yes.
Now they go down and play in the Flint River. They look out for the bodies floating by.
Well, and they test the water and teaching kids what's going to happen here in the years to come. I think is very important. And just to let you know that Genesee County, hopefully, we can celebrate 100 years in our county in 2014.
So Genesee County has been around for 100 years. It will be.
The extension office and 4-H.
Oh, okay.
Will be around in 2014 if we can keep us going.
Now, when you said you need money for this, now you would think it was government funded or something, and it's not government funded.
No.
So how do you get your money? Do they do the fairs, and I mean, how do they get their money?
Well, in the years past, it's been always a county endeavor. And that's why it's so important to have the county commissioners support the extension office. I don't know if you remember, about 4 or 5 years ago, it was always been out on Pasadena.
Oh yeah, that's where I remember it from.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's like I'm like I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
And I would always pass it, but I
Right
never
there by
really.
right there by the library.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was out there, and 3 to 4 years ago, the building needed some repair, and they said, "Well, we're going to move you downtown Flint," which is a great, overall for the county.
Right.
It's a great central area, and the people that have always known it to be out on Pasadena.
Right.
I talked to several at Farmers Market this year, and they thought it had gone away.
Right, right. Nobody
No.
knew it had moved.
Nobody knew it had moved.
Wow.
And that's a shame because the extension office has so many things to offer.
Yeah, and if
And
nobody knows where it is.
that's exactly right. So that's why I thought it would be a good idea to have this open house. You know, and the extension office has been around for a long, long time. I think the more, and nowadays, the more we like community gardens and we want to eat what we raise,
Right.
and no matter whether it's in the gardening aspect or the animal aspect, there's more and more people want to see where their food comes from.
Yeah, that's for real.
Yeah.
Because I was telling some of the neighborhood kids one day, they were talking about chicken, and I said, "You don't know what a real chicken is." I said, "All you know is that yellow chicken in the grocery store." I said,
Right.
"Chickens are not yellow when you take the feathers off."
Right.
And they were cracking up because I said, when I lived on a farm, we went out there and picked the chicken and,
Right.
cooked it like that.
That's right. That's right.
All that yellow stuff in there, that's not a real chicken.
No. But the extensions has so much to offer, and it's just a shame that, and there's a lot of people that you talk to that once you start talking about the Michigan State Extension Services, they say, well, we didn't know that included 4-H, or we thought that was just 4-H. Oh no, there's many, many
Yeah.
more things that go along with it. Edible flint, is great because I like I said, I was down at the farmers market promoting the yes vote in November, and edible flint was down there. What a great promotion for Genesee County and Flint and everything.
Yeah, it's like when I'm down there, I've seen so many people coming through there, and they have the different programs set up there. Like you buy something and they double it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a great program.
And
Yeah.
the edible flannel, I know they have a page on Facebook, and that's one way of getting the word out. But now with this program, and you say G Card. I didn't know that they had moved on Saginaw either, because the last time I knew them, they were on Harrison in that old riverfront building.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how long have they been over on Saginaw?
A G Card building.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, because
Ever
they had
since I've been going there for extension.
the building, the old riverfront glasses, in the big old sign down the side of the
Yeah.
wall. So my neighbor was talking to them because they're supposed to be coming over. They were doing her furnace or whatever, and she's like, "I gotta get all my paperwork together, and I gotta meet him." And I said, she goes, "Where is it?" I said, "Oh, it's on Harrison." She said, "No, it's on North Saginaw." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, then I don't know where it's at." So I mean, where is 605?
Okay, 605 is just to the south of Robert T. Longway at North Saginaw, and I'm not. Is that Robert T. that runs by the farmers market?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, then Robert T. right there at North Saginaw. You turn left or to the south,
Right.
and it's the second building. It right there.
It's like the ones off from that corner.
Yeah.
The red at the bottom. It's all up in that section.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that because I don't see any signs out there.
Yeah, well, there's a Michigan State University sign, extension sign on the South Saginaw sign, but it's very small. I don't think you could see it going 35 mile an hour.
Well, I usually do 45, so I won't see it. But it's like, why is it called Michigan State? Because I think that confuses people. Why wouldn't it just be called like Genesee County Extension?
Well, for one thing, the Michigan State University, years ago when the extension was brought into Genesee County, many years ago, it was because the 4-H came to every state who had a land bank college.
Oh, okay.
And our land bank college here in Michigan is Michigan State University. So all the information and all of soil testings and master gardeners, where they get their information all comes from the land bank or from the agricultural, I shouldn't say land bank because that's people think it's
That's
a land.
another place.
That's another place.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, agricultural college. So every state in the United States has an agricultural college, and I've been to many states, and all you have to do is find out where the agricultural college is, and you will have every extension office named after that agricultural college.
Because I would always wonder why was it called Michigan State? It's like it's too confusing. People when you because sometimes if you just say Michigan State, then they're thinking Lansing or somewhere.
I know it.
Yeah.
And not only that, there was a lot of confusion during the voting system that, oh well, I don't like Michigan State. I like Michigan.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They think they're voting for somewhere else, and you're like, no, it's here.
Right. That's right. And like I said, the county commissioners have come up with 55,000. Now to finish out our year, we need another 55,000, and we're looking for partners that will partner with us, foundations, people to help
Right.
us get that other 55,000, so that'll take us to another year. But I do see, Lisa, I see us coming up on the budget again, up on the ballots. And as you can see, it's a very minimal. And I know Genesee County is we're in a tough time, but a dollar for $100,000 value home per year.
Well, where are you going to find $100,000 value home these days?
And
I mean, they have to be big houses.
Well, and they're throughout the county, and we're talking county-wide, and 25 cents on a $25,000 home.
Yeah.
Per year, I think there's a lot of people that spend more than that on a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's for real.
I think there's a lot of people that if they were to think about and what these programs do, foods and nutrition, teach young women how to cook,
right,
for their family. Give them some tips on how to make that leg of lamb go a little bit farther, or whatever it could be. I'm a sheep producer, so I always talk
knows your little sheep. She's eating her product.
You bet. I know what that lamb's been fed.
Yeah, that's right. But now, so you guys don't do anything like have big fundraisers and stuff like that to bring in money. You strictly rely on the voting and that kind of thing.
We did. Now, we are having a fundraiser on January 19th. Here within the next couple of weeks, 2013.
Right.
We're having an open house so that everyone can come into the extension office and see what we have to offer. See what good programs are there. Talk to kids. Talk to people from Edible Flint. Talk to anybody that you would like to talk to, and come and spend a little bit of the afternoon with us. It's from 12 to 5, and we're going to have coffee and punch and some prepackaged cookies, and just to come in, and if you want to give a donation, that's fine. We're gonna have a little drawing or something. I don't know what, but kind of have some fun.
Right.
I want to thank everybody that did vote yes. The city of Flint was very high with their vote for the Michigan State Extension. It was around 50%, yes. And I've gone to several meetings, and I've been involved ever since we went on the ballot, which I knew it was going to be tough.
Right.
To get out there and talk to everybody.
Because when you start asking for more money and people don't have jobs, it doesn't matter if it's only 25 cents.
I know it.
It's a hard thing to say, got to give another penny or two,
Yeah, I know. It is hard. But what we want to realize is the good things that are happening here in Flint. You know, I think we want to focus more on those good things.
Yeah,
I,
that's one thing we were just saying. It's a lot of good things that go on in Flint, but then you don't hear about it as much. You hear about the shootings and the muggings and all that kind of stuff.
I know. You know, because that's news.
Yeah, that's news.
That's news. You know, all the good things that do go on in Flint. Your urban gardens. You know, I think that's great. I think those are the kind of things that we need to publicize more. We need to have open houses at good things that are going on.
Right.
I'm not much of a negative person, as you can tell, Lisa.
Yeah.
But
Well, I feel the same way. It's like so many things because I was just thinking today. I saw in the news that the food bank needs donations, and I was thinking I would like to do a food drive and collect donations for them because they always are given to the churches. They gives
Yes.
out to the community,
Yeah.
and they were on the news yesterday, and they were saying showing how bare a lot of the shelves are, and they was like, we're $90,000 short, and you know, it's just like I'm always thinking of like one more thing
Yeah.
to help out.
yeah,
And this would, you know, like with this, like I said, I never knew much about 4-H, but when you actually talk to somebody that's done it, now it makes more sense to me because all I knew about was the sheep and, and the little calves and pigs and the county fair.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, we try to enhance every child's ability, whatever they are good in. I have in my club, and I'm a livestock club, but in my club we have some gorgeous people that draw, and I encourage those kids to show their things at the county fair. And I have one young lady that she is going in to be an artist, and you know, those are the kind of things. And I have a granddaughter that likes to write,
Right.
you know, write a story, write a little kid's story, and you know, those are good things.
Yeah,
you know?
it keeps them busy, and you know they don't have time to get into mischief.
That's
Like
right.
my grandmother said, idle hands.
That's right. That's exactly
And these
right.
days, you gotta keep them busy. It's too
That's
easy to
exact-
get caught up.
That's exactly right, Lisa.
But so we want to just let everybody know about the event that's going to be when you say January 19th and 12 to 5. And then the address, I'm reading off of this, 605 North Saginaw, Suite A.
Yeah.
And so there's a phone number, 810-244-8500. And that's where they can call and talk to whoever about whatever.
Yes, exactly. If they have nutrition questions, if they have soil questions, if they want to start an urban garden, you know, the Edible Flint people are there a couple times a week, and they'll get you lined up with
Right.
all kinds of good things that could happen.
So
right
now,
here.
who is in charge of the program altogether?
Well, there's several people housed right there in the extension office. Like I said, I'm just a volunteer, and
Volunteers are important, so
I know.
a lot of places can't do without us.
I know. Heidi Sovey is over 4-H, and then I can't tell you all the names.
Right. I was just saying, if someone called in and say, "Well, I want to talk to somebody about the health and nutrition program," so there's a person in charge of each one of these.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Lisa.
And then you have a website.
Yes.
www.msu.msu.edu.
Yeah.
And that will get you up to the site, and they can look at what it is you do. And
Absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, so I want to thank you for coming in today and letting everybody know about the open house, and you know, let people know that you really do need help. You need more money to keep this thing going for the next few years or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody with deep pockets will be listening.
I do wanna tell everybody that we're trying our best to keep this going, and so that we can make 100 years here in Genesee County for 2014. But we will be on the ballot again in
November.
probably in a August primary.
Oh, okay.
And so this year at the Genesee County, if you see information out about the MSU Extension Office, you know, take it and read about it. And because I think it's important to give people as much knowledge as they can about the availability of good things that are going on here in Genesee County.
And it's not Michigan State in Lansing versus Michigan in Ann Arbor.
No, it's not, Lisa.
Oh, okay. So we just want to make sure everybody understands. So when they see Michigan State University Extension, Genesee County, that's what it is. It's not anything to do with football or anything, any
No.
sports.
That's right.
And so make sure everybody try to get over to the open house on the 19th, and that is a Saturday. In fact, that's like next week because today is the 8th.
Yeah.
So it's next Saturday, the 19th.
Yeah.
This month is trying to go by already.
It is. And that's from 12 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be nice to just see everybody just to come and
Right.
visit with us. And
We want the mayor to come too.
yes.
We want all the people that like that to come down and see what it is you need, because who knows, they may come in with their hands in their pockets.
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Deb Carls, I want to thank you for coming in and doing Flamitpit Show Part 2. And with that, next week, my guest is going to be Cassandra Gaylor. She's an internet travel agent. So make sure everybody tune in. And for that, it's Flamitpit. We're going to sign off Part 2, and we're out.